use effect. I said I will send it in note now. I forgot. Like I will send it today. Today I will send you complete hooks one. Okay. Yeah. Use state, use effect is mandatory. If they wanna toughly ask, they may ask you use memo, use callback. If they wanna touch it somewhat a hard topic. Okay. Basically, they will. These two were mandatory. Use state, use effect. Okay, and they will ask you about controlled versus uncontrolled components, and uh, they will ask you regarding pure versus impure components. They may ask you higher order components. Okay, or what is difference between use memo and memo. Memo is a higher order component which will take it one component and return the memory function. And what is difference with the queues callback also? This question can be covered on top only. Same way, what is ref, use ref, okay, forward ref, and what more they can ask? They may ask if the forms are there, how do you validate basic logic? You don't need to show anything. They can ask you and you can say it like you can use formic or you can use directly on change each one to keep it a state. Everything is valid. You can use control component, uncontrolled component, both are valid in the forms. Okay. Only if they ask it like, do you know any third party libraries? You can say formic. Okay. For routing, how do you do route React router down? Redux. What is store action uh reducer? What is store? What is action? What is reducer? These were the main important in Redux, sir. Okay, they will ask you this logic. Okay, different Redux versus RTK. These were the main questions, sir. 99.99 percentage only these questions will come in your interviews. Okay, they may ask you here and there. They may ask you simple. See, questions won't be this much difficult also. Questions will be very simple. If you stick on to the basics, you can cover 90% of the things. Majorly, they will play with you, use state, use effects, and they will play with the component and props. 90% of the interviews will be over by here only. Okay. Only in the difficult times, they will go with more. Okay. For the persons who are still having the difficulty with the RTK Redux toolkit, anyway, in our main project now, we are going to do RTK only. Okay. Till now, any doubts, sir? I hope everyone clear till now, right? At any point, if you get it any doubt, sir, even after the course completion, for 2 to 3 weeks, the group will be still active. Okay. And the GitHub repository will be active for 3 months that you can take it anytime you want, anything. Okay. So yeah, that's it for till now. Like, do you guys have any doubts till now? Okay, I hope no. If you have it in future, you can ask. Let's go to the next, our main project discussion. So basically, what is the project? Let's have our project discussion. Huh? Yeah, lazy loading we will discuss at the end, sir. We discuss suspense now. It is similar actually. We will discuss at the end. Okay. Yeah. The last session will be this Saturday. Okay. Now, for the persons who asked RTK will be explained like when we do main project in that RTK only will be used so that it will not be difficult. Now, project e-commerce. Sir, we are doing a basic e-commerce website. Okay. An intermediate project we are doing it, not an advanced one, but not very too beginner also. A basic one. Okay, it will be interesting to cover all the concepts. Now, main points here. I want one home page. Okay, and I want one list of products page, products list, so that in this list of products page I may use categories and all the things. Main page I may put some scrollers or something. Initially, I will keep up products list page only in the home page also, but later I will may change it. It's up to the project. Like slowly we will think upon, and then we will discuss. Each product will have their own page. If someone clicks on a product, then we will have a detailed product detail page. Product detail page. Right, sir? Or if someone clicks on add to cart, a cart will be updated always, and we will have something called cart page. A cart page. We won't implement any checkout logic. Basically, we will put a checkout button until the checkout page it will work. But I will show you like how you can implement checkout using Razor Pay or some kind of Instamojo. Okay, these were the main pages. Along with this, what other pages we need? We will need one login page. We need one login. Okay, and one sign up and one dashboard. This is like minimum, sir. This project is having it so much scope to improve yourself. Okay, that you can try it more and more to improve. I will show you how to implement login, sign up, and I will show you like how in real world those things will be implemented also. Okay, so we will do dashboard. Okay, so login, sign up will have it like authentications, and dashboard will have authorization. We will discuss it by when we come to login and sign up things. I will tell you what is authentication, what is authorization, basic kind of one. But these pages are also needed. Okay, so that you will have an basic understanding of all the e-commerce logic. Okay, Then next, you can make it nice styling. I may not much focus on styling, but if you focus on more styling, it can be better project. Okay. Now what we can use it here? I will use dummy JSON API. Okay. Or I will use here Redux toolkit. Okay. For authentication and all, I will use something called Firebase. For CSS and all, I will use Tailwind. Any doubts, sir? Any doubts, ma? UI library, we will see it like I will show you Shard CN and I will show you Chakra, and then we will think about anyone. Okay, Shard CN or Chakra, we can try it for Chakra UI. Those are easy ones when it compares to material. These were the things, sir. Any doubts? Okay. Yeah, we will have filter, search, sort functionalities. Filtering, searching, sorting, all will be there inside the product list. Okay. Those functionalities I will use it, sir. Yeah. Any other, sir? Any doubts? No. Yeah. That's it. No. Let's go here. Let's write it separately. Mainly today will be setup itself. It will be done. A basic logic can be done today. Product filter will not have a separate page, sir. In the product listing page only filtering will happen. I will give it. I will tell you. Someone asked it like, can we store and can we add database to it as to store the data? If you want to add database, you can use actually Firebase database. Firestore will be there. Firebase also provide the database, but I'm not adding any databases here. Okay. If you wanted, you can use Firestore. I will show you how to do that. Okay. Let's just set up, sir, quickly. Okay. Because we don't have much time to do that all. Yeah. npm create with at the rate latest cd main project npm create with at the rate latest. Someone asked a question. Amarendra Kumar asked a question, sir. What is SEO? Where we will use it? Sir, SEO called search engine optimization. Search engine optimization means whenever you are search engine, like what is search engine? Google, Yahoo, okay, or this kind of search engines, whenever searching for your website, they will release some crawlers. For example, if you go to Google and type it something like, if you go to Google and type there, something, you type it there, mobiles, immediately what it will do, crawlers will be released to check mobile keyword in all the websites existed in the world. So it will, for example, in my website also mobile is there. It will come to my website and it will check it for that keyword, and it will check whether my website is looking good, my website performance is good, is it coming mobile nicely, if is how much traffic is there for my website, everything it will check, and then it will give me a rank. The one who is having a one rank will be top at the list. Based on ranking, it will show. So SEO is like a techniques. What are the techniques we have to follow to keep our website to the top in the list? Whenever search engine lists our page to become into the top list, what techniques we have to follow is discussed in the SEO. Okay. Now let's go here. CD main. Is it clear, Amarendra Kumar? npm install npm run dev. Okay. Now let's go here. Let's go to Tailwind. Sir, Tailwind with which? Okay. I'm using with sir. Install. I'm sorry. Oh, inside this main project, inside the main it is added. Very bad. Okay. Sir, this is a Tailwind documentation, sir. Just come to here and add this all. Tailwind.config file will be done. And this Tailwind config file, I have to change it up. Added Tailwind config. And then come to here CSS. Where is main index.css? Then next here, class name, BG Black, text 3XL. Why it is not applicable? Let's stop it and run it one more time. It is coming. See, the tailwind is coming. Okay. Now next, what more we need to install? Redux toolkit. We will do the Firebase when we come to login. Okay, until that we don't need to install. File name is something will be there. npm, npm install. npm install react.js slash toolkit. Sir, we are using backend authentication using Firebase, sir. Okay, authentication we are using it Firebase as a backend only now. Now npm install react redux. Vijay Jangred, Firebase is considered as backend, which is a backend as a service. Now npm install react router dom. Good. These were the things. Someone asked me where the login details will store and all. That is Firebase. Till now, we did not implement it. I will show you that. Okay. This is a basic logic, ma. First, we will set up the store. We will do the Redux logic, and then we'll go and implement 3 pages. And then we will have an idea like what is going on. Okay. Later, you can implement it more. Let's go here. Let's add some folders. Redux. Here pages. Okay. So now in the Redux page, you will have store.js. Basically, a main store will be there. Let's configure store, sir. Import from React.js toolkit, which is configure store. Why suggestion is not coming? You can write it here. For the persons who did not remember, sir, Redux goes with a logic of store, reducer, and actions. But Redux toolkit goes with a logic of store and slices. The slices contains some actions. The complete actions will be combined as reducer also. It's like reducer and actions will be combined inside one part called slice. So we will use something called create slice. I hope you guys remembered it, right? So we'll implement one more time, sir, here. Const product slicer equals to create slice. Now we are gonna use an object here. We need to give a name of the slice. product, and here initial state. We need to give an initial state. Initial state equals to, we need to give some initial state value. Better, I will give initial state out. Const initial state equals to, and I will write it here. And this initial state, what the initial values are there? Okay, I am taking it two things. One is products, one is cart. Are you getting my point, sir? Now, next one, sir, reducers. Now, reducers will have some functions, and these functions can be taken out as actions. Okay, so let's write it some simple functions, sir. Let's write like products. So it will take it like products. Each and every function will take two things. One is state, one is action, state and action. I'm gonna write it set product, add cart, state action, remove cart. This is all one object na, comma. Any doubt, sir? Any doubts? No. State is nothing but initial state. So state dot products is equals to in action whatever the payload I will send. Sir, it is similar to the one we did it in the to do application, sir. Right? So whenever I got the products by API, I will use an API now. I will get set of products now. Once I get the products, I will store it in this. Okay. I will use it to store it in this using this. If I dispatch this method, it will store inside the products state dot products. Now, whenever someone click add to cart, immediately I will store it in here cart state dot cart equals to, I will update it. I will use the logic. The moment someone did it, state dot cart dot push, because cart is an array. Okay. Now, people will ask you the question, can I update the state using Redux easy directly? No. Actually, in Redux toolkit, it may appear that you are updating the state, but actually you are not updating the state value. There is a function, there is a library named immer. Immer library will convert the mutable state logic into immutable state logic. By default, it will be inside the Redux toolkit. Did you guys remember when I do it normally, I get an error like you forgot to use immer kind of thing. Okay. Yeah. Now whatever the action dot payload I sent, it will be added, sir. If someone removed, it will automatically remove, sir. Same logic of how we removed. State dot cart equals to state dot cart dot filter. If you remember the logic of this, okay, an item, whatever the item inside the state dot cart, item dot id is each one ka id will be there, is not equals to action dot payload dot id. If they are not same, then make the task cart. So it will remove whatever it's same. Okay. So this is a basic logic, sir. Anyone have any doubts in this basic logic? No. Here I need to export them. Export this all. Export uh, set products, comma, add cart, comma, remove cart equals to product slicer dot actions. The moment you write it, then they will be exported as uh, actions, sir, which you can use. Export const. I didn't use the const. I didn't use the store. Export const. No, no, no. Configure store. I'm configuring the store, sir. Reducer, which is an object. Inside the reducer, products, and I will write product slicer dot reducer. Export default store. Sir, these were the total things of Redux toolkits, sir, actually, in one file. If I want to add more functionalities, like once we added this thing, login sign up, na, I will add a third more value called user also. User details also, I will store it in the main store. Okay. Any doubts, sir, till now? Any doubts? Okay, I hope online is also clear till now, sir. Online, any doubts? Let's go then. I hope no doubts. Let's go to the main provider. Import from React Redux provider. Now inside the provider, I will use store equals to store. Basically, I just took the store, sir. I just gave it the store. Okay. So that the whole application will have store. Sir, I just created a Redux toolkit logic and I just imported the store. The next one, third setup, I will go here and I will set up something called, uh, you know, React router DOM. Once I set up the React router DOM, we'll create the pages, basic pages, and we'll show this logic how it works. Okay. Now, how do you do that, sir? Import browser router. Okay. Route Two things are there. Sorry, browser router route. Now let's go here. Let's write it here. We need to have something called routes also, na? Right? Yeah. Browser router routes routes. Any doubts there till now? Okay. Now here in the route, what you will do? You will give two, right? Two path. Yes. Path is, if it is path like this, then I need to declare it pages. Inside the page, I will say home.jsx product products list.jsx product details.jsx cart.jsx. Product works. Products products list works. So I'm just giving it each one. Another thing, no page. I didn't write it login and all, sir. I will write it login and sign up and dashboard also. Okay. Those things are also will be there in our. And let's discuss in another folder, components. Now in the components folder, let's write it two components, header.jsx, footer.jsx. Any doubts, sir? I hope I'm clear with this, right? It's, sorry, footer, header. And if I go to app.jsx, in this app.jsx, browser router, I can keep it in the main. Import browser router, and I will keep it here. And inside this, you don't need to do this. Fragments. Sir, I think I told you this empty brackets are called fragments. Did you guys remember, ma? Some people will write it like this. Don't get confused. React dot fragment. Some people will write it like this also. In the olden code bases, we used to write like this. Okay, React 16.8 version say it like instead of writing it fragments like that, you can write it an empty one also. Okay, yeah. And here header footer. Now, if path is this, then what to do? Path is this. Here component component is home. Huh? Import no page. Product product details from the next import product list from okay, yeah. Sir, this is component. If I write it instead of component element, I have to write it as a JSX element. Okay, left arrow home kind of one. If it is a component, I can directly write it like this. Path is equals to slash products component products list dot path slash product. I think we discussed colon ID will be there, right? Something colon ID will be there, right? So you can write it here, colon ID. Did you remember, ma, when we discussed routing, I told you this concept. Okay. Now here you can say product details. What if route is path slash asterisk? Asterisk means anything, right? If it comes to the asterisk, if it comes to the asterisk, sir, then you can say component no page. Any doubts, ma? Any doubts till now? No. Next one. Go to app.jsx. Go top. Sir, you can even use instead of routes and all declaring here. You can declare this routes and all in the home main index.jsx, index.js only. Here you can write outlet. Once you write wherever you outlet is the place where it will come. Okay. Now next one here you can even write import CSS. We'll remove it. Home products products list product slash to product cart cart something whatever I like. No page. Any doubt, sir? Now, after getting the things like this, sir, now let's implement these pages. Okay, and we'll start it, sir. First page, products details. Sorry, products list. Okay, I'm going to implement initially products list, details, and cart since they are main important ones. Okay, initially displaying the products, taking each product ka page, adding and removing into the cart. Those were the basic ones. Later, styling them or adding categories, adding filtering, or adding searching, or doing a home page nicely. Okay, and then add the login and all. Project will be katam. Okay, ma? Now, let's do it, sir. I'm implementing the local one here. Import, use dispatch, use selector, React rod redux. Okay. Then here I will use a basic thing which is use effect for calling. Okay. And we have one thing called one action is there, sir, called set products. Set products is used to update the product's logic. Did you remember that? You will give action dot payload, which will be added into the product's array, sir. Okay. Do you guys clear till now, sir? Any doubts, ma? No. Now, next one. Just a minute. Okay, everyone, an important announcement. Okay. Tomorrow on account of Ugadi, it's in a holiday. Okay. Tomorrow is the only holiday. We didn't know anything about the Ramjan one. So tomorrow it's an holiday one. Okay. So we will have our next classes continue in day after tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Okay. Yeah. Now, what is this set product, sir? Set products, whatever you gave, will be added into the products array. Did you remember? In the Redux logic, what I did in Redux logic, I said it like I will give you some action dot payload. Whatever the object I gave it in payload, add into the products array. Right? Now, whatever I got it in the JSON, I will get one end value now, products end value, and I will give it and I will give it to this products the moment I fetch it, so that every time I don't need to fetch, I can use this array which I have. Is it clear, sir? Yeah. Let's go here. Go here. Products list. Okay. Now const dispatch equals to use dispatch. Dispatch is used to dispatch the action, sir. At the same time, const products equals to, so const products equals to use selector state state dot products. Initially, it's an empty one, sir. Okay. Initially, the state products, the products inside the state is empty one, which will be stored inside the products now. So then I will update it, sir. I will use some kind of use effect logic. Use effect. Use effect, people will ask you. Use effect will have it like two things. One is a callback function, and another one is a dependency. I will dependent on dispatch. The moment dispatch updates automatically, a new dispatch, whenever a new dispatch comes, automatically use effect will be called again. Okay. Now, here I will do a basic promise. I'm not doing it any Axios. Later we can implement it if we want. So I will go here. I can see here dummy JSON. This is the URL. In this URL, in products array, it is there. Dot then whatever the rest I got, convert into res.json, and then dot then you can use async await also, sir. It's up to you. Okay. And then whatever the data I got some data, sir. Once I got the data, this data has to be go inside. Okay. Now this data I am dispatching. Dispatch what you are dispatching. I'm dispatching set products, data dot products. Inside the data, whatever the products are there, inside the, see, data is an object, sir. Okay. In that, whatever the products are there, the products array, I am giving it into actual products which I have, which will happen use effect, and then I will print the elements. Here, let's print it here. H1 products, products dot map pro pr key index h2 pr dot title. Okay, let's go here. Products page. Now products page is not coming it only. Products dot map is not a function. Why products dot map is not a function? It is not even going into the product, use effect. Okay. It's coming as array only, right? See, use effect, it's printing array. I did not understand. Mm, Mhm. So the problem is this, sir. Inside the state, a reducer will be there. Inside state is a basically store. Inside the state, go here. I will explain it here. Basically, inside the store is the state. Inside the store, you have a reducer named products. You have a reducer named products. In this reducer, you have array named products. You have cart named products. That's why when I directly take it products is a reducer. So it is cannot take it, the reducer is an object. So it cannot take it like object.map function. So that's why products.map is not a function, is error. Is it clear, ma? Okay. So so basically it is showing all the elements. We will show the elements nicely. Here only title it is showing on. For nice better UI, sir, for tailwind is actually kind of difficult. You need to master on so many things, because if even a single button needs to have so much line, right? For that you will have something called a website named tail blocks. If you go to tail blocks, there are so many. This is one of the tail blocks which I love. So you can actually select it any particular code base you like with the basic colors of themes. Okay, I will go with this. And now here you can select the block, like whatever the block of element you want to use. If you want something like this, okay, or you want something an element like this, or this, okay, these kind of things. These kind of, by default you will have it like so many things. Okay, these things will be useful when we are designing our pages. You will have so many actually. See, headers are also there. We will use these headers anyway. Where is this main cart? Uh, how can we get the code from this is just you will go here and you will see, once you select an element, you will select what color you want, and once you select the color theme, sir, you can click here view code. Okay, this one is kind of comfortable when compared to the other ones. Array, I missed it. Here three are there now. I don't want three. I want only one. That is the problem. Control C. Now perfect. Go here. Index is not defined. Now, if you see, this one is repeated until how many products are there that many times. Now I will change it this instead of this 720 400. I want an image of that. I want the category of that. I want the product. I want the product description. And I will put here a button of add to cart and I will remove this comment and these things. You got my point, sir? This is the easier way for tailwind because see, tailwind will have so many things. Now here, first image, src, pr dot. Yeah. Okay. I think it's 9 o'clock. We'll move. We'll have the next one tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. Day after tomorrow. Okay. I will just